Welcome, YouTubers, fans of tabletop gaming, and those interested in terrain. I did a video a while back. It was my first one, and it didn't turn out well. The bottom became like a frisbee, and it warped on me. So basically, I cut that thing up into 3 pieces, and this is one of the terrain pieces that I have created from that. It's basically that one piece, because I didn't want to destroy the one piece that I broke into 3. So I re-added drywall mud here all along the base here to expand, the height and dimension of it. So this is all sitting on top of drywall. In fact, you can kind of see right about there, there's a thin line, and it kind of correlates to where it is here. That's the old board right along through there. Let me adjust the light here. So basically, I decided to upgrade them and make them look a little bit better, and now they're finished. I don't think I'm going to do much any more to them. And so to give you an idea for scale, let's bring in a broadside, and let's bring in a heavy warjack, so that you can see, let's get down here a little lower to show ground coverage. So it gives you an idea of how tall they are. And it gives you an idea of how well they cover. So that's the first piece of terrain. Here's the second piece. Let's see if I can get this to be a little kinder to me. And yep, 90% of it is well, I would say 50%. No. Let's change that. Ground coverage is probably 20% woodland scenic stuff. This I got out of my backyard. The taller bushes are a combination of old Games Workshop stuff, fish tank stuff, and things that I've created. This is basically a bunch of steel, soft bendable, like a wire brush type material that was painted green, and then I just added the orange tips to it. And then the base itself is like this here. These actually come off of a huge fern. I'll have to get one out later and show you. And then I just cut all the pieces off, and I got that at, I think, at the dollar store. Was a fake fern, or maybe it was Michael's, I don't remember. It's been a while. And then I just cut it so that it looked like it was a giant fern that's growing out in the world. And once again, I'll use my broadside again to give you an idea of ground coverage. And the loss of line of sight. So that kind of gives you an idea for number 2. Let's go to number 3. Okay, so number 3 is so large that it almost does not fit. As you can see, it kind of hangs over my little manual Lazy Susan here, but gives you an idea of the terrain. And this one had the opening piece. This is the original board. I left that lip there because I thought it looked pretty cool. But that's the original foam board. And so if you remember seeing these here with the stones and all that other stuff in there, Yeah, so it's a big piece. It's probably 13, 14 inches long. Big enough for a broadside to fit into it. You know. And if you're sitting pretty close to level, there's some pretty good coverage in there for, line of sight blockage. So it's a big piece. I mean, if you had my Protectorate of Menelf 2 Warcasters, you can get probably 3, 4 figurines in that space. So there it is, folks. The update on my terrain. He committed suicide. He jumped off the edge. It was terrible. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun making it, putting it together, and just getting the fish tank aquarium stuff to fit in there and give good coverage, And I wanted it to look different than, a lot of other people's terrains that I've seen. So, yeah, that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed. I will talk at you later. Sayonara.